because my political view is more on the left side on the political spectrum. It isn't for me a conflict being a gay man and being a skinhead. The thing I don't understand that somebody can be gay and can be a racist bonehead. I wouldn't call white power skinheads. I would call them boneheads, because my idea is they're going to use only the name and as a label and put a total different meaning into the word than it has when you look on the skinhead history, when it started, what kind of music they were playing. It was very multicultural, and if I define being a skinhead that you can't be a racist guy, then being gay and being a skinhead is not a conflict for me.
I don't see a conflict. For me, it's no conflict. I can't see a reason why it shouldn't work together.
In a lot of people's minds there could be, but no, I don't see that.
I personally had a lot of problems with it when I saw gay skinheads at first. I was very left-wing in my political views, and in those days I was really hung up about the fact I was attracted to people with fascist regalia and stuff like that. And this really screwed me up because I was so left-wing. And I'm still very left-wing. But at that time it just seemed anathema to me to be attracted to anything at all. It's only now in studying natural history and stuff like that I see the homoerotic impulses of it there. And I have a couple of friends who play with the regalia who are left-wing. Now that 10 years ago fucked me up completely. Now I can learn to accept that.
It depends on who's looking at that. If it's looking from the outside, yeah, there's a huge contradiction there between being gay and skinhead. Because people will say, how can a gay man take on this skinhead role? Because it's a huge contradiction from somebody's point of view, but from a gay man's point of view, it seems quite, I don't know, for me it seems quite natural to be a skinhead and gay. I mean, the gay thing doesn't often come into it.
Well, I know some black skinheads and I know some Jewish skinheads, and I never met an Asian or Muslim skinhead. And we have here in Amsterdam at least one black guy and one Jewish guy who are involved in the gay skinhead scene. So I do know them.
I know I've met two black skinheads. One I've met face to face, one I chatted on the internet, and I've just met a Jewish skinhead this weekend here in Amsterdam. Fucking diamond of a guy. He's a skinhead. What the fuck does it matter if he's gay, or if he's Jewish, or if he's a Christian, or if he prays to a little plastic doll in his cupboard?
I know a black one, and I know a Jewish one, and I even know a Jewish one who is now turned into a kind of white power skinhead as well. And I know actually two Jewish ones, one in London, one in Amsterdam, and that's even much more complicated for me to understand. I don't know a Muslim skinhead. Yes, I know one. I know one from chatting from the internet, a guy from Berlin.
I haven't seen the Asian skinhead or Muslim skinhead so far, but in Berlin we have Jewish skinheads.
The word skinhead means shaven head, and doesn't say anything about the color of the skin. So a Jew can be a skinhead as well, and a Muslim also. So there's no difference.
Well, most friends I have certainly are circulating in the gay skinhead scene. But the thing is that you know a lot of people, and the people I really see as my friends, I think it's a small group, and I have also some friends outside the gay skinhead scene, but also I have some straight friends, so it's a mixture of everything.
Go to gay clubs, straight mates, gay mates. It's not an issue.
Most of the guys are gay men, and in the part of the domain, most of them are gay skinheads. But this is not fixed. I'm not fixed to the point that I'm saying, okay, if you're not a gay skinhead, it will be very difficult to build up a friendship. I'm open to this.
Well, you always meet people who have those ideas about the skinhead, what it is, and well, I didn't want to talk about it, but it's always like a lot of people think still about politics with skinheads, and most time it's in the wrong sentence of the word. But if people give the guys a chance, or give myself a chance, then I never really have problems to get friendship or whatever. But I'm not that easy, so not everybody's coming close enough to be friends or whatever, so it's also something for myself. Well, if I see it for myself, it's quite easy, but it was quite easy. I think nowadays we have enough events everywhere, or meetings where you can meet up with guys who have the same interest, or at least the same style of life or whatever. So, and I think it's quite easy to meeting new people and getting friendship, and maybe even from that on, you get also involved in a relationship.
No, I've never found difficulty in finding partners or relationships.
But I don't think that's a skinhead issue. I think when I look around in the gay scene, there are so many people looking really for a boyfriend, looking for a kind of intimacy, and I don't think that is connected to being a skinhead. My boyfriend wouldn't define himself as a skinhead, and I still love him a lot. Yeah, but there are some other things I'm so attractive by that guy. And I still love when he's wearing boots, but he's still looking good in leather and in everything. But that's I love him and not his clothes, you know.
So far, I haven't had the experience that someone said, okay, you are a gay skinhead, I don't want to get in touch with you, I don't want to have a beer with you.
It's not too much of an issue for me. I think, I don't necessarily think the issues for someone as a skinhead are particularly any different for any other member of the gay community.
A lot of people come look at us and they feel threatened by the image, and they think you're gonna turn out to be some monster or something like that, and they do feel intimidated by it, definitely.
I think most gay skinheads are very good at forming bonded relationships. I think there's an honesty. I mean, there's an open and honesty about a lot of gay skinheads about what they're into, and a tolerance within the group of what they're into. That makes for stronger relationships than you would get in a normal middle-class heterosexual environment, and certainly much better than what you get in the standard gay relationships.
Yeah, it's very important, but and therefore I think there's also a difference between the gay skinheads and the straight skinheads. The gay skinheads are all on the computer. Gay skinheads, at least the people I know, are all working, have good jobs, and therefore traveling a lot, and therefore internet is a great medium, because you can talk in front, or you can send a message that you're coming to a city or things like that.
A huge part. I mean, I met my partner on the internet for starters.
And the internet plays a huge role, I think, because skinheads can be from one end of the country to another, and trying to find somebody, especially if you're not on the scene, is quite difficult. There are sites out there, I think many people know, that cater for the skinhead culture and the gay skinhead culture, so it is a huge importance.
You find people who have similar interests much more easier than you would in a bar or something like that.
Yeah, I think it has quite an important role. I didn't make lots of good friends via the internet, but I know a lot of people via the internet, and I think that's makes it quite easy to get into contact with people, but then you are dealt with the problem that you are so far away from each other, yeah. And then you have to earn enough of money to be able to travel, so we be coming back to this working class or middle class thing or whatever.
Have to answer that question in two parts as well. The vast majority of people do use the internet much more than I do. I use it as a tool, and I've got my closest friends is a similar view, but everybody else I know uses the internet as the linchpin of all their encounters and information exchanges and shag.
Make contact, and then maybe later on you are going to meet each other somewhere. Are you going to visit another country or not? And it's not anymore that you just go out in your own town and you know the local people and you don't know anybody around the world. So it's very easy to meet people from everywhere through internet and then maybe later on in real life. So
I don't know. How big the success of really meeting someone, but I think that has a lot to do with how I'm going to define what does it mean for me meeting someone, yeah, and getting into contact. Is it okay just to drink beer and to chat about nothing, or is it more important to chat about things which are really important? You can still drink beer while doing that, and or is it just about finding a shack? Yeah.